Hey there, before the video starts, are you looking to get your account reviewed? If so, it's real simple. All you gotta do is head to the IdleOn toolbox, click on the Data tab, scroll down to Profile Management, go ahead and copy that link provided, and make sure you hit Upload My Profile. Once you see the green check mark, you're good to go. Then just drop by our Discord, The Vault, go ahead and scroll on down to the IdleOn Account Reviews text channel. You can go ahead and drop your link there with a little blurb on what you'd like us to focus on, and we're happy to get to you when we can. And now, enjoy the video. What is up, YouTube? Will39 here. We are back again for another IdleOn account review, this time for buffymcbuffer7, who is with us today in the chat. He has also posted a message under the name Big Bro AJ. He's posted a message here, started seriously playing about 2 months ago, and I'm looking for some general advice on what to progress. Just finished recently doing drop rate obols and getting better equipment. That's all we've got. So, if that's the case, that's fine. Let's dig right in. So, immediately, card set. Your star signs, which, I mean, yeah, I know with the new infinite changes, they're not that big of a deal, but I mean, come on, at least clean up your dashboard. So I'd say fix your equipped card set bonuses, and I would say equip your star signs. Let's go ahead and see, nothing else in that stopping us. Starting with obols, very nice, very nice. Let's take a look at your bags. No. Bags are completely neglected, minus like one guy that you've really invested in. No. So I want you to work on your bags and item capacity. Let's take a look at prayers next. You're running Zerg. Yeah, okay. And this is fine. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Let's take a look at equipment next. Okay, so you okay, traps, splicers, skulls. Yep. You need to completely rebuild your food. You need dungeon keychains. Yeah, you're missing a good chunk of shit here. And not in a good way. Not really not in a good way. So let's see. I mean, having at least this is fine, but in general, like, I'm just kind of curious on like what you were planning here, to be brutally honest. But yeah, 100% rebuilding your food is going to be your top priority here. Hey, Giggle. Redoing your traps, skulls, and splicers 100% are going to be your next. And obviously getting your dungeon keychains is going to be equally as important. Kind of fill out all the slots in between. But yeah, in general, it's... I mean, the root of the gear is fine. Your tools are fine. Most of your weapons are fine. But, yep, I don't know. It just seems off. It's definitely off. Alright, let's take a look at your PO boxes. While we're at it, completely neglected. Dude, you want damage? There's a damage storage unit there. Use utility there for multi-kill per tier. Like, what's your excuse for this? Come on, man. Come on, man. Heavily invest into your PO boxes. Get it done and dusted. Last but not least, let's take a look at Anvil. So, money mats. Yep, no issues there. On to account proper. You need to finish doing your Zenith Statues. Yep, okay, so I want you to finish doing your Zenith Statues. Get those done. Let's go ahead and take a look at your quests. Ooh, looks like you've got a lot of questing to do, bud. So I want you to Work on your quests account wide. Get those going. Dungeons wise, need to finish up your dungeon upgrades and some of your RNG items for sure. Instead of having the streak order, do you reset the streak every 100 or no? That's a better question. Or you just sit there and let it roll? Yeah, for this I want you to work on your dungeon upgrades and RNG items. Not sure how, just let it roll mainly. I'll show you. Alright, so if I'm doing streak related shit over here with my PO boxes, right? And I'm like, oh, hey, look, I have a 400 streak right there, right? As I have a pen, I can click on it. Oh, hey, look, my streak is gone. See? So the shield is different. So you're not paying it like a ridiculous amount of cost. So you've really just got to kind of deal with it in how it works out. Realistically speaking, the earliest way that I can recommend, like, taking advantage of crates, or not crates, but PO boxes, is allowing for beryllium to build up and like eat all of your pens. Because you see in my case, I have a lot of fucking pens. So it's shit like that you just have to kind of think about, you know what I mean? Stuff you back here. Back to friend stats. You're running 6, good. Constellations, you do need to finish up. I mean, this is easy. Easy, yep. Okay, so I need you to work on your constellations for your star signs. Get those done. Let's take a look at Vault. Yep, need to finish up your Bullseye investment and your Cooking Knowledge investment. So I need you to finish your investment into Vault. Get that done up. Let's take a look at your Apocalypses with your DB. No issues there. That looks fine. Let's take a look at your Grimoire. 2K. Okay, so horribly underdeveloped. I want you to push all the way to 4,600. So I want you to push your Grimoire to 4,600 for Skull of Major Talents. Get those going. Let's take a look at Compass. Compass, you're at 3K, which is not too shabby at all. But Abominations-wise, you're World 3. Still need to do some medallion farming, and you need to do some arena chest farming, I'd imagine. Yep, got to do arena chest as well. So I want you to farm your medallions on your Wind Walker, including the arena chest medals. Get those up. Let's take a look at your Tesseract. You're at 1,000 right now, which is not too shabby. I think for you, yeah, Jewel of the North Wind at 2K, so double it. I want you to push your Tesseract to 2,000 for Jewel of the North Wind to get those going. And then let's take a look at your clickers. Owl is, that's not what I want to see. All right, so I want you to push your Owl drop rate, not rat, rate to at least 75%. As far as Kangaroo goes, I want you to push your Roo AK gains to at least 25. And then Bubba, your start chewing away at, which is fine. Owl, or Anvil, looks fine. Forge smelting away. Upgrades purchased, bribes, roll 2, and stamps. 9K. Missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's a lot. You're missing a lot. And with this reduction of bonuses off, I mean, the fact that your mason jar stamp is within reach, the fact that your golden apple stamp is within reach, like, this is just like, what? What? So, I want you to focus on getting... Nope, I want you to focus on unlocking your missing stamps, and I want you to push your stamp total to yeah, at minimum 15K. Yep, 15K. Let's take a look at your bubbles. I want to crack this to 90, see how we're looking. You're at about 85 average, which is not too shabby. But, okay, so you're only missing a few bubbles there, which I'm willing to give you some leeway on, but I want you to push your alchemy efficiency to 90% on the first 4 pages, which is going to be fantastic. Let's go ahead and take a look at cauldrons. Cauldrons is fine. Yep, early. Your vials are terrible. Jesus, man. You have to acknowledge this yourself. You know for a fact your vials, so I want you to heavily work on your vials. Both unlocking and leveling to 13. Let's take a look at your sigils. You're pushing these out, which is fine. You do have the prerequisites. Islands-wise, I would say Shimmer, Randall, Fractal for islands. For islands, Shimmer, Rando, Fractal. Kilroy, you are not doing. Well, no, I mean, it's early, it's fine. I just want you to remember to do it. Make sure to do your weekly Kilroy. And let's go ahead and take a look at World 3, your prints. Yeah, that's fine. Refinery 0. No issues there. Okay. And platter looks very, very good. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look at Equinox. Equinox is looking good, challenges wise. Yeah. Yeah, none of this is too bad for Equinox. Buildings look good. Yeah, okay, some good investment here and over there. Eclipse Skull's looking very, very good, but you gotta farm some mini bosses, my boy. You gotta farm some mini bosses. What you do, farm Galunko kills for better mini boss multi-kill rate. Let's take a look at worship. Yeah, I'm sorry, but your TD is really, really bad. So I want you to push your TD across the board, please. Let's take a look next at prayers. Yeah, no real issues. I'd just say we'll level them when you can, but I'm not too particularly picky about it. Same with traps, they're fine if they work for you. Salt Lick, I want you to definitely work on, so finish up your investments into Salt Lick. Let's go ahead and take a look at Armor Smithy. No real issues there. Hat rack looking good. Yeah, 37, okay. cooking wise, yeah, you're one little wonder. Even with 110 max meals here, it's not good. So I want you to refocus your cooking and use some ladles. Get those up to snuff, please. Thank you. Breeding wise, you're working on some first generation shinies, but in general, there's a lot more shinies you want to work on. But yeah, say start working on your other shiny breeding pets. Get those going. Lab looks fine. Let's take a look at Rift. Oh, Rift is all done and proper-like. Very, very nice. Construction actually looks good. Tome, it's at 50%. Sailing good, divinity-wise. Yeah, a lot of leveling and a lot of god rank here. So I want you to level your gods, and as my usual standard, rank 10 for your god rank. Gaming looks to be about right with a small nugget like that. Hull-wise, you're at 14. So let's take a look. Yeah, Motherload needs some work. Den score is not that great. Bravery doesn't have the hours. Bell is basically bare bones. Harp has some good level. Lamp, dude, 4 obols and you're getting 6 a day? No, try again. Hive abandoned, Grotto abandoned, Justice doesn't have hours, Jars. There's a lot of potential and hasn't been used. Evertree, only 15. Wisdom does not have 10k. Gambit needs upgrades, which means it probably doesn't have, no engineering bonuses. Bonus wise, not too shabby, but still. Let's take a look. Measurements. Yeah, fairly cheap measurements. I definitely want to reinvest and double down on that. Hey, everybody's available if they want to review. I mean, we've reviewed people who were stuck in World 1, man. I've seen some cursed shit. As far as study goes, yeah, Bell needs to be the focus 100% rather than just Justice, but that's just me. I want to push this to 20 as soon as possible. Slab-wise, yeah, bunch of freebies you can get from either crafting or buying things. Same here, and then obviously a bunch of dungeon-related items. Let's take a look at World 6. Market is still fairly cheap, to be completely honest with you, so I'd really like you to focus on that. Yeah, you got very early crop count. And then I don't know what you're doing with these other ones up here, but I definitely want you to rebuild it so it's standardized. I don't see a need to have too much deviation in that regard. Let's take a look at summoning. You're probably still in an actual battle. 75 on glass cannon, that makes sense. 2-3 average, okay. Beanstalk, yep, 100% gotta farm out some more shenanigans. I mean, it basically is what it is kind of thing. Be close to some regards, but yeah. Emperor at 32, 100% needs to be pushed well and truly out, but obviously you're going to be limited by daily attempts. And then Splunking, 2 mil. Okay, that's a good start. Gallery-wise, you've got a free empty slot, and you have 2 trophies you could use, so food for thought. As far as talents go, I mean, I would say probably picking up that ballot bonus ones is fantastic. Same with the Gusto Gaming and What's in Your Jar for sure. For Reef, you need to pick up 2, so you need to pick up purple and white, which is fine. Zenith Market, you definitely want to invest some more into this for sure. At least in my mind. At least in my mind. And where's your clan works at? 2? Nah, I want to see that at 3. I want to see that at 3, okay, my man? Past that point, how's your advice fish look? Hasn't invested in it at all. Yikes. I want you to invest into advice fish. Get that going. And last but not least, let's take a look at your tools for your cards. Jesus Christ. Alright. If this is the first segment, this is already cooked. Yeah, completely cooked. So you're getting the long-term goal of all your cards minus World 6 and World 7 to 6-star cards. Good luck, you're gonna need it because my god, this is bad. But that being said, folks, I've been Will. This has been another IdleOn account review. If you'd like to care for yourself, check us out. We're live Tuesdays for Fridays over on Twitch, and we're happy to get to you when we can. But again, until next time, we will see you in another video. Reminders to stay safe out there and have a good one, everybody. Adios. Hey, so you made it to the end of the video. This is where we give a little shout out to those amazing YouTube memberships and awesome Twitch subs that help keep the channel going. Especially a shout out to KH3 Confirmed, Boat60, and Zeno89.